This episode is brought to you by Audi. The road is calling. Embrace the thrill of the drive with the all-new, fully electric Audi Q6 e-tron. Featuring effortless power, serious acceleration, and advanced Audi tech. It's not just a new EV, it's a new way to experience driving. The all-new, fully electric Audi Q6 e-tron is here. The next chapter of Audi starts now.
Welcome to today's episode of The Refresh by Marketecture Media. I'm your host, AdTechGod. This episode is sponsored by Mediaocean. The Refresh is where we bring you the latest and greatest in advertising news. Don't forget to follow the Marketecture account on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more news-related content. In my previous conversation with Mediaocean team, we chatted about the initial excitement around Mediaocean's acquisition of Innovid for $525 million. Fast forward to today, the acquisition is complete, and the companies have undergone a pretty bold rebranding. Today, we have Grant Parker, president at the new Innovid, with us to fill us in on what's happening. Grant, welcome to the pod.
ATG, thank you for having me. Excited to be here, and thank you for helping to support this exciting news that we are sharing with the world.
Absolutely. Thank you for being just such a huge part of the event. You guys were incredible, such great partners of ours. And thank you for being at Marketecture Live. We really enjoyed your time with us.
Absolutely.
So we heard about the unveiling of the new brand. Can you tell me why you chose the name Innovid, and what does the new identity really represent?
Yeah, absolutely. And, I feel lucky in the sense that we had some really great choices to make, albeit still difficult. We had two really strong reputations and brands in the industry, in Innovid and Flashtalking. And we knew that they both represented innovation. They represented amazing customer and client service. But we made the strategic decision that, we had to choose one. We didn't want to come up with something new. And we wanted to unite the teams and our platforms under one logo and one brand, while still really focusing on it being a new thing. And ultimately, we chose Innovid and felt it was the right choice because it aligns with some of our growth vectors, right? I mentioned innovation being a part of our DNA. I mentioned that came from Flashtalking, and it will remain a core part of what we do. But also video is really important to the future of where we're going. And it's not just CTV or online video, but also linear, social video. Sight, sound, and motion are super important to advertisers and to consumers. And so we want to keep the focus there. In terms of our identity itself, we wanted it to also be something new. So we've rebranded. We have a new Innovid icon with 3 eyes that line up around innovation, intelligence, and independence, and kind of form the bug next to the word Innovid, which is also a new styling. So these principles of innovation, intelligence, and independence really define us, and it's how we intend to push the industry forward.
Yeah, I love the way you guys incorporated the colors from both of the brands into just one. So you're carrying over some of that, legacy of Flashtalking into the new Innovid. I thought it was very creative the way you guys incorporated that. If you don't mind, I want to step back and maybe zoom out for just a second. What were some of the big industry shifts that led to this merger? And what was the driving force behind Mediaocean bringing Innovid and Flashtalking together?
Yeah, it's a good question. And advertising is certainly at an inflection point. It feels like it always is, but even more so now. You've got migration even faster and further to CTV, the rise of AI, the push for new measurement standards, and ultimately kind of surrounding all that is this demand for greater transparency in how brands connect with their consumers and audiences. And I think historically, and certainly in the recent past, brands have had to choose kind of between this consolidation of tech that is offered by some of the big tech media players, or they choose to go with a bunch of smaller point solutions that are built for advertisers and give them the control and transparency they want, but lead to fragmentation. And so we feel like this merger finally offers brands a better choice, which is having scale and consolidation to create like an omni-channel operating system that's built for advertisers. It's unbiased by media ownership, and yet it still offers the sphere of control that's needed to be able to have one streamlined platform using powerful AI without giving up control, transparency, and being really independent from media ownership. We feel like, it needs to cover all channels, and it needs to cover creative, delivery, measurement, and optimization. And the complementary nature of both Flashtalking and Innovid allow us to create that at scale.
So what's the plan? Now you have a new logo. You've folded the Flashtalking name into the new Innovid. What's the plan with integrating Innovid and Flashtalking capabilities into one? And what can customers really look forward to in the next 6 to 12 months of this new entity?
Yeah, I think, we're being very careful and thoughtful while moving incredibly fast. And that's the needle we have to thread, right? We have to continue on the path of innovation that is expected of this company, while also being really thoughtful and careful about how we manage our customers' expectations and deliver on their needs. So for now, clients will continue to use the Innovid platform or the Flashtalking platform as they know it and as they love it today. And then in the very near term, we're going to start to introduce unique capabilities for Flashtalking clients benefiting from some of Innovid's technology, for Innovid clients the opposite. And so they'll immediately start to experience benefits from this merger without having any change to what they're doing today. As the integration progresses and we fully merge the technology, we're really kind of focused on those 4 things I mentioned. So creative, delivery, measurement, and optimization. From a creative perspective, it's all about scaling and automating and personalization at scale in real time across every screen, making sure that, we're taking advantage of the innovations we've already put forth in generative AI, and truly doing that in an omni-channel way, in a deep way in the video space. For delivery, we now have the second largest ad server in the space, and we want to make sure that that's a global solution that's flexible, cookieless, and really future-proofed. And it also extends beyond just traditional ad serving into APIs into walled gardens, which again is something that Flashtalking's been doing for a while now. On the measurement side, it's for us about how do we become more real time, provide deduplicated insights into things like reach and frequency, outcomes, attention, which is another capability that I think will come to light for our clients. And then in terms of optimization, that's a new area for Innovid on the media side with their announcement of Harmony. And we're excited to broaden that and bring the opportunity to all of the clients under one umbrella. But it's really about combining creative optimization and media optimization in this centralized operating system for advertisers.
Incredible. It sounds like you're offering a ton of solutions to your clients. And I love the fact that you broke that down into 4 key pillars, which I think are really important. I was also unaware you were the second largest independent ad server behind our friends at Google. Really impressive numbers overall. Before we end this pod, I just wanted to say that I was really excited about potentially naming the company Flashavid. I chatted with Aaron Goldman on the prior podcast, and I think there was some sort of a poll we ran to see what you would rename it. But Innovid is a great name with a great history, and I'm really happy for you guys in this merger.
Thank you so much, and really appreciate you, again, supporting us and having us on and helping us to get the word out.
Awesome. Great. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here on The Refresh, and looking forward to speaking to you soon, Grant.
All right. Take care.